trust, people contributing money so they can go have a party anywhere. No, it's about, when you've got Zandile, Doja Cat coming to South Africa, who was here performing last week. Oh, Mara, the drama. That was interesting to witness. Okay, back to what we're talking about, which is vibe check. With the amount of great events we spotlighted on Vibe Check, we wonder, where do people get the money to do all of these things and attend all these events? And this year is jam-packed, to be honest. That is why we thought, on today's show, let us bring in our guest who in 2025 sought out to solve problems like, I want to go, but there's no money. Nene Mahlangu is the founder of GrooveFund, South Africa's first digital concert stokvel, a former visual artist who designed coins for the South African Mint. Nene turned a frustrated TikTok video about missing concerts into a movement with over 200 members. Now, Pool Fund monthly members have attended WAV Festival, Ghana's Johannesburg show, and some will be attending J. Cole. And Nene is here. How are you, Nene?
Good, Puleng. How are you?
Good. I want to go to J. Cole so bad. I'm sure the tickets are sold out, ne?
Yeah, most of them are sold out. Yeah, I think the only ones that are left are the ones that are worth almost 6K. So if you can afford that.
Well, that's nothing to me, you see. Like, I'm kidding.
I know that's right.
So tell me, how exactly did this start? And how does it work?
So it started, like you said, with a frustration because I went to see Travis Scott, ne? But there were also so many events that because I saw Travis Scott, because that ticket was pricey, okay?
How much was it?
Because it was like 2 point something.
Yeah,
it was more than 2,000.
But Trevor Scott is too much, to be honest.
Yeah, but because I did that, I couldn't go to other concerts because it was just out of my budget. And it just frustrated me that, first of all, I feel like these event organizers, when they announce when concerts are coming, it's like they don't prioritize when people are getting paid. And they always announce back to back, okay, we are bringing Jill Scott next week. Okay, we're bringing Doja Cat next week. Okay, we're bringing J. Cole. It's like, do you guys think we actually win the lottery? So that frustration of, oh my gosh, what if my favorite artist comes to South Africa and I'm just not financially prepared? That thing was the thing that inspired this idea, because I also thought about at home. My mom is part of a stokvel. She's been part of a stokvel forever. And going to the beach for the first time was because of my mother's stokvel. So there was always this thing around me that proved that you can prioritize for the things that you like while being financially responsible. Because I don't want to be at Groove and at the back of my mind, I know I can't afford rent or whatever. I don't want that. I want to have a good time, and I want to know that I'm being financially responsible. And the model that has worked, for 500 years, they say, is a stokvel. And this tradition is not only in South Africa, it's also in Ghana, it's also in West Africa, it's also in Kenya. It's something that Black people just do naturally. And I just wanted to reimagine it for 2026, reimagine it for the digital kids, for the Gen Zers, for the millennials, because we're always on our phones, and I think we prioritize different things versus what our parents prioritize.
Yeah. No, man, that is such a mature thing to say about you can't be at Groove and be worried about how you're going to pay rent at the end of the month. And that's so cool. But then, so how do you then get people to trust you with their money? Like say, oh, okay, so we'll join your way to kind of be able to attend these events. How did you buy the to buy into your idea? Because it's their money.
It's their money. I think I just used the stokvel tradition of transparency. Whether it's with 5 people, whether it's with 200 people, you always have to be transparent about where your money goes. And the way a GrooveFund is built is that you can see who's contributing, who hasn't been contributing, because there's a leaderboard, right? So you contribute 500 rand minimum every single month, and then your contribution, because it's time stamped, so we know to the second the time that you put in your money, and it also tracks consistency. consistency. So, which is also another problem with stokvel. Sometimes people are not consistent. So it measures all of those things, and you can see all of that on a leaderboard. So nothing is hidden, and that's the most that I can do. I can just pioneer transparency and just use the model, the old traditional model of, hey guys, at the meeting, I don't know if you've ever been to a Stockville meeting, the treasurer had to say, okay guys, this month we've collected 50 Rand, and Sithole collected, contributed 20 Rand, and this one contributed 50 Rand. I've just done that, but like in a digital way, in a fun way, in a gamified way. So yeah, nothing is hidden. I'm not like, yeah, I'm not hiding anything. I'm just using the power of stockfelling just in a digital age.
Oh, nice. Hey, mara batho ba sokodisa, people are problematic. You might come up with a very cool, advanced, modern, and then people just disappear. So what happens if I put 200 and I just disappear? Can I take my money back?
I mean, I get it. The point is you want tickets. I get it.
Yeah, but if I change my
So
mind, I'm
if
like, yeah, I want my 200 bank back because people are just problematic, Nji. So I can
okay,
take
we
my
haven't
money
had that.
back.
Okay, we haven't had that happen because when you think about international concerts, usually the ticket price is like 1,000 whatever, right? And we encourage that the minimum contribution, even 500 rand, and then we buy tickets for the top 40%. So all of those 500 rands, we buy tickets for the top 40% so that it gives us the power to buy a ticket worth 900 rand with you having contributed 500 rand. And then if we didn't use your money, it rolls over every single month. And then if you say, okay, I'm good, I want to withdraw my money, you can, okay? But the thing that we make transparent is that all of this runs on a server, it runs on internet, whatever. So we take 10% from every contribution just to make sure that we have enough internet to keep people notified. Our servers are always up to date so that when you pay, you can see your information immediately. So yeah, you can ask for that, but that's the only disclaimer that you have to make peace with.
Yeah. Well, you've also helped members attend events like WAV Festival and major
Yeah.
concert. What has the response been so far? And because you put yourself on social media, oh, brave, you guys, because you could do such a good job and then someone could come out of somewhere and just like make it seem like you are doing something. Now you must answer to that because you transparency is your thing. So you know what? Kudos to you for putting yourself out there, especially when there's money involved.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, you have to be brave, especially if you are like in an entrepreneurial space or the public space. You have to be brave. I think certain things that are in our traditions need to be modernized, and you just need a brave person to stand up and be like, guys, we can use technology to empower what we already have. What we already have is great, but we can make it better. And people have come up and complained because it's a new idea. A lot of people are not comfortable with new ideas, and I have to calm their nerves because otherwise it's going to look like I'm hiding something. So I think in any business, whether you have the best business in the world, there will be some people who complain. But my job is just to make sure that I communicate regularly, especially for a new idea. That is expected. People will come with their doubts and their hesitations, and as they should. It's a new thing that people have never seen before. So of course they will have questions, and I have to be okay with answering them.
Yeah, but then what has people been like? What has the response been? Having you guys having done the WAV festival and other concerts as well.
So the people who went, they said that they couldn't afford going to the festivals, and because of the concert that they could. So I think it's cool. Like people get to see their favorite artists with the art, like I said, breaking the bank, and it's usually people who've never even been to concerts before because financially they felt excluded. So yeah, that makes me feel really nice to know that I'm opening up this world to people that they haven't had access to before.
So what makes GrooveFund different from just saving money on your own, Nji? Like, why should I do it with y'all?
If you save, let's say 500 rand, you save 500 rand, 500 rand every single month. When you save 500 rand and J. Cole's ticket is 950, you have to come up with 450 from somewhere else. And here, that extra difference, it's given to you by the community. So your 500 Rand gives you access to a ticket that's worth 950 Rand because of the power of community. And that is something that no financial institution can give you. Like the highest rate of interest that you can earn in a good like portfolio is like maybe 10% max. And I think that's why like stokvels have existed for so long, because it gives you an advantage that no bank can ever give you. And that is only through community, nothing else. So yeah.
So you go there to buy tickets yourself and then send to people, or
Yeah.
so you buy the tickets and you send to the members.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how can we follow you? And maybe one day when I want to go see, who would I spend a lot of money to go see? Nobody. We'll see. If we want to join one day. Hey?
I'm saying there is somebody. It's just that maybe you're not thinking about them now. But everybody has that one person that they want to see.
Like old school. So Boys to Men is coming, and I know they're not expensive. So I'll just find the money, buy the ticket, go see Boys to Men. Like I'm old school, but Babyface are not expensive. Just take 200 and go see them. You know what I mean? Luna ba J. Cole, I'm not going because no ways. So I want to keep tabs on you so that one day I can check how is this going? Is it going well? So that one day if I feel, I'll just hop on. Please tell us or share your social media handles. And is there a website though where we can see how this whole thing works?
Yeah, it's a digital concert stokvel. It's not just a website, it's a whole application that tracks data. We're tracking data. Yeah, it's a whole system where we are tracking saving habits of young South Africans that are in this niche. Because we'd love to partner with banks, we'd love to partner with airlines. We want to take people to Afro Nation, Coachella. That is the vision. So yeah, it's a whole system, darling. So
you are on the money. You are gonna be rich.
Thank you. So if you're interested, go to GrooveFund, GrooveFund.co.za, and then you have to have a profile because you have to select your taste in events and music. You can also link your Spotify so that we give you events that are linked to your musical taste. And then online, go to TikTok. I'm mostly on TikTok. Go to GrooveFund. There's no hashtag or anything. GrooveFund clean. And then if you want to follow me personally, it's Nene Mahlangu, no underscore, nothing. Nene Mahlangu on TikTok.
Thank you once again for talking to us on Out and About. Enjoy your day.
Thanks for playing.
All right, that's Nene Mahlangu, founder of GrooveFund. Don't you just love it when people come up with such cool ideas? Why didn't I think of this before? I'm sure I'm kicking myself. That's something to literally invest. If I was to invest in a business, that's definitely the one. 6 minutes before 11 o'clock Central African time, we'll give you the last bulletin of the day with Nosipho Zuma at the top of the hour, 11 o'clock. Then we continue with more groove after 11 a.m.
Out and About comes to you every Saturday, 9 till 12 noon Central African time.